Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 3 Reload. It is June 8th. What's up? We're supposed to gather in front of the faculty office during lunch. Alright, sounds good, I guess. To be honest, I don't feel like doing it, but we don't have a choice. And asking Mr. Akoda for an explanation sounds like a total pain in the ass. This is so lame, especially after going to that spot behind the station at night. Yeah, but sometimes you gotta do the boring stuff to get to the exciting stuff. It's lunchtime.
Oh, Kirijo-senpai. Why are you here?
Same reason you are. Mr. Akoda, I'm here to ask you about a student named Fuka Yamagishi.
No! Please, I never thought it'd turn out this way. Fuka. Hey, I remember you.
What did you do to Yamagishi?
Hold on, Kirijo-kun. This isn't an interrogation. Stop scaring her. Noriyama, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea.
Fuka, she always looked so frazzled whenever I gave her a hard time. That's when I realized she may be a model student, but deep down she's just like us. And because of that, I knew exactly which buttons to push. We were just messing with her earlier that day, too. It was May 29th. We took Fuka to the gym and locked the door from the outside.
Wait, what? You trapped her inside?
This is really messed up. Why would you lock somebody in a school building? How do you even lock somebody in a school building? That's not funny, that's messed up. These are both pretty appropriate responses.
That night, Maki got worried Fuka might commit suicide, so she went back to the school by herself, but she never came back. And the next morning, she was found lying outside the front gate. I went to the gym to let Fuka out, but the door was still locked. So I opened it and went inside, but she wasn't there. We all freaked out. Starting that night, we went out looking for her, but every night, another one of us wouldn't come back. And then they all ended up like Maki.
I see. Mr. Akoda, all this time you've been reporting Yamagishi as absent due to illness. But the truth of the matter is that she was missing. You had to have known this. Explain yourself.
I was thinking of the students, of course. You children may not understand, but we have to consider the future of everyone affected.
So you chose not to report a missing child for the good of the class, and not because you didn't want the police involved.
It was in her best interest. I wouldn't want her records to be stained by something like this. Her parents agreed.
So to protect your career, you ignored your responsibility as a teacher. Despicable.
No, I didn't mean, I was just...
That's enough. You can go now. We'll handle the rest.
Wait, but...
Don't worry. This won't be the last you'll hear of this. About your friends. Did you notice anything unusual about them before they went missing? Anything at all?
A voice. A creepy voice. They all mentioned it right before they went missing. They said they could hear it, calling their name.
Oh, man.
Senpai, could it be?
It's them. No doubt about it. Up until now, we've never been able to predict who exactly would become aware during the dark hour. This voice must be the key. In other words, it doesn't just happen randomly. They actually get drawn in. I realize now, after seeing all of this, they're clearly targeting humans. Shadows are most definitely the enemy of mankind. Stay at our dorm tonight. That should be the safest place. If you hear the voice, tell us immediately. And don't leave your room no matter what happens. If you can manage that, you should be fine. Don't worry. Yamagishi should be all right as well.
Fuka.
Iori and Takeba too. We'll meet after school in the student council room to discuss tonight's operation.
Tonight?
Yes. We are going to rescue Fuka Yamagishi. If my guess is right, she's still inside the school.
Understood.
Good. You're all here. Tonight, we're infiltrating the campus. Our objective is to rescue Fuka Yamagishi.
I don't get it. Are you saying Yamagishi is inside the school somewhere?
And why are we doing this at night? At midnight, this place turns into...
Exactly. That's how Yamagishi wandered into Tartarus.
Wait! You mean Yamagishi-san's been over there ever since she got locked in the gym?
That's right.
But that was 10 days ago! No matter how you look at it, she's gotta be...
Don't lose hope just yet. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour. So where does it go for the rest of the day?
I guess it just goes poof, it doesn't exist?
That's a good point.
This is just a theory. But I think time flows differently in Tartarus. So even though it's been 10 days for us, it could have only been 10 hours for her. There's a chance she's still alive.
Wow, you think so? But wait, isn't the dark hour pretty brutal though? Even for us, how could she last 10 days worth in there?
That is true. And even if she is still alive, we might not be able to get to her.
Are you just gonna abandon her then? I have an idea. Let's try to enter Tartarus the same way Yamagishi did. We'll go to the gym and wait for midnight. That'll be the quickest way.
Is that really gonna work?
In all honesty, I can't say I fully agree with this. If something goes wrong, you could all end up lost in Tartarus too. But
I'm not just gonna stand here and do nothing. If there's a chance we can save her, I'd never forgive myself. If you guys aren't with me, then I'm going in on my own.
Senpai?
all right, we know it's risky, but we also can't just leave her there.
Right. And we won't know until we try.
Guess we're sneaking into the school then. In that case, I've got just the thing.
You do?
No answer. This is a problem. I can't get a hold of the chairman.
Well, that's not a big deal, right?
There is one issue. Without the chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
No need to worry. I've got it all set.
All set. An explosive? All right. I'll let you handle this.
There's no time to waste. Let's go.
An actual explosive?
No. All I did was unlock a door. See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Is there really something to brag about here?
So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
Oui, good job. We should find somewhere to get ourselves ready. Your classroom should work, right?
What?
Trey Ben? Is that French or something? Why are they talking in different languages anyway?
Can we turn on the lights?
Aw, you scared?
No, I'm not. Stupid.
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Quiet! We need to get started. It's better for us if the lights are off. They cut the power at night anyway.
I don't really like sneaking around.
First, we have to find the key to the gym. It should be in either the faculty office or the janitor's room. You three check the faculty office. Akihiko and I will take the janitor's room. After that, we'll meet in the main hallway on the first floor. Understood?
Alright, well, we got our plan.
So, we're searching the faculty office, huh? Hey, maybe we'll find some test questions.
Maybe I should go to the faculty office too. It sounds interesting.
You're not planning to do something unethical under my supervision, are you? I suppose you'll need to be executed.
Hey, come on! Obviously, I was joking.
All I meant by interesting was that there's a higher chance of finding the key there.
Enough with the excuses. Let's head to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
All right, let's get this over with.
I should head to the faculty office. Okay, we are in Gekkoukan at nighttime. And it's kind of creepy, but we do need to go downstairs. I know that.
Nope.
But that is the stairs. Why can't I just go down the stairs here? Why does it matter? I'm gonna have to go down this hallway anyway. Ah!
Do you hear something? What? There's someone else here? We gotta hide. It was just a security guard.
Ooh, do you think it's a ghost?
Of course I don't. We already know it's not a ghost. And besides, I'm not that afraid of... My phone! Why now? And of course, it's just spam. I mean, that would freak most people out, right? Come on, the thing just rang out of nowhere.
That is typically what they do. Do you think she'd beat the shit out of us if we say this? I'm gonna say it anyway.
What? That's not funny, you know.
Okay, I was hoping for more of a reaction. It is what it is. Anyway, off to the faculty office. Here we are. No one in there, so let's go grab this key.
No. It's so dark, I can barely read these. What does it say on this one?
I don't know, I don't speak Japanese. Morgue.
What? Are you trying to scare me or something? You better watch out. What goes around comes around, buddy. Wait a minute. This is the key to the gym. Okay, let's go. We're supposed to meet up with everyone in the main hallway.
Well, I love how everyone's just standing here and the security guard is nowhere to be found.
Did you find the key?
Sure did.
You know, I heard a scream that sounded kind of familiar.
Huh?
Wait, you actually did? I was just kidding.
You want to take this outside?
Guys, come on.
All right, we'll divide into teams again. 3 of you will enter Tartarus, and 1 of you will remain outside with me. Once the dark hour begins, I'll pinpoint Yamagishi's position.
I'm going in. You come too. You can take the lead as usual.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Then I'll be the third.
Wait a second, Yucatan. Remember how I accidentally screwed up on the monorail? Give me a chance to make up for that.
Oh, come on. It's not always about you. Besides, you didn't accidentally screw up.
All right, Junpei, we'll give you another shot. And with that, the teams are set.
Sweet. Thanks.
What?
What's wrong, Takeba? Do you have a problem staying with Mitsuru?
No, it's fine.
It's almost time.
Let's go.
That's right. Guess I'm alone after all. Fuka. No. No, I don't want to hear this. Calling me. I have to go to school. Tell her I'm sorry. Fuka. So,
We still haven't heard back from them. The transmission range is at max, too.
I hope that girl Moriyama is okay at the dorm.
Unfortunately, no place is completely safe in the dark hour. But we couldn't risk bringing her here. And having one of us stay behind to watch her wasn't an option either.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we are all here for Yamagishi-san's sake.
I'm here. I've confirmed your position. You're higher up than I expected. You're barely in communication range. Is everyone all right?
I don't know. Got separated.
Akihiko! Come in, Akihiko!
Is he out of range? That's worrying.
Huh? I must have lost consciousness. Good enough. But we are alive and kicking, more or less. I don't see Akihiko or Junpei.
Are you awake? This is the first time we've spoken outside of your room.
Why are you here, mysterious boy?
I told you, remember? I'm always with you. But we don't have much time to talk. Tonight, there's more than one ordeal you must face. You should hurry. She's waiting for you. You guys will need her. See you. I hope we meet again.
Are you alright? It's too far. I can't find any backup. I'm sorry. Find Akihiko and the others.
Well, can't talk to anybody. We also... I was gonna say we don't have a map and then it popped up. Awesome! We're in floor... Question mark, question mark, question mark. Can I kill this shadow just by myself? We're gonna find out. What are you weak to? Ice? Do I have any good ice personas? Do I have Mabufu? No, just Bufu. That's fine. I would recommend killing the shadows in this chunk as much as you... Oh, that's super weak to that. I would recommend just killing the shadows off. You can get some good money here, so you might as well. And clearly the shadows don't put up much of a fight, at least right now, and we do get a shuffle time. I'd also recommend grabbing the money from the shuffle time. I mean, are you ever gonna say no to more money? Plus, at this point, we might be able to start buying... They're not on this floor. Okay. Somebody said who's there, though. I don't think we know them. The portrait was all blacked out. But we can see the face. I wonder if it was the face that said that. But yes, this is the... Well, I can't talk. I'm a silent protagonist. I am Johnny Persona. I can't talk. That's my whole shtick. But yeah, this is the second of many full moon operations. What are you weak to? What's the assist? R1. Of many full moon operations that we're going to be doing throughout this well, kind of second, kind of, if you count the first one. Hopefully you're enjoying the live premiere if you are joining for that. If not, hello, welcome to just the normal video. If you are wondering when these air, they usually, at least I try to be as human as I can, girl. These typically, as long as nothing changes, premiere at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on full moon days. which I think it would have been cool if I could have lined up either the days of the week or the moon phases, but that's asking for a little much. You can only get so much going your way. It's alright though, we're moving through these low-level enemies and we keep getting the same shuffle time over and over. The wands, the coins, and the Jack-o'-lantern. But I do particularly like this full moon operation. It's actually, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's absolutely up there in terms of the quality and the story. And I also just kind of like the story arc, but with the kind of the ghost story thing and the investigation little tidbits. But hopefully we can find everybody else.
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you here?
Answer me.
I'm trying to find you, but I'm just running into little blobs. Assist? Okay. Fortunately, I do have a lot of good personas in my stock, and I guess it's a little late for this at this point, but you are going to want to have a lot of different elemental attacks going into this night. I guess I probably should have said that yesterday, but it is what it is. You make mistakes. I guess I've played Reload. This is the 3rd time now, and then in terms of just Persona 3, this is my 4th playthrough, because I played through Portable. Never... Oh, you're weak to Slash. Never got around to playing... I've never played FES, and I've never played base P3, but also considering that the old versions of P3, you can't control your party members, I think I'm okay with that. That is a modern change that should have been in the game to begin with. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, and I've seen people try to defend it, saying like, oh, it's realistic because you don't get to control what your friends do. I am here, mystery girl. I've seen people try to defend the lack of control over party members, and I'm just like, maybe I've made up my mind and I'm just stubborn, but there's really nothing you can say to convince me that that's a good game mechanic. Because, like, I can hear you, but I can't talk because I'm a protagonist. We've gone over this. This is not metaphor. I do not get voice lines. I can bring this up a little bit right now. There is somebody, and I realized this today, but it's about a week before this video goes out. Is this the 9th? This is the 8th in game, but it's the 2nd for me. There's somebody doing metaphor in real time, which is awesome, and they actually gave me a shout out, which was fun to hear. I wasn't expecting to see that in my mentions. Metaphor is something that I think would be interesting, but the days are much more densely packed in the Persona series, and there would be many episodes that are multi-hours long just because there's so much stuff going on during those days. Are we gonna find people, or am I just gonna keep running through these random Tartarus floors? This was not a Tartarus episode. I did not... Oh, here they are. Well, I should stop rambling.
Hey, here he is. Man, we were worried about you.
I'm just glad the two of you are safe.
I don't think we should enter Tartarus this way again.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear a voice on your way here? Yeah, kind of like...
Who's there? Are you human?
That's it! That's the voice! Wait, didn't that come from behind us?
Are you Fuka Yamagishi?
Yes.
Wow, you're alive! That's awesome! Never fear, the heroes are here.
Good to see you're okay. Come with us.
Thank you so much.
It's alright, you're safe now.
Yes, I'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just so relieved.
Looks like I made the right call then. I'll see if I can contact Mitsuru.
What is this place? One second I was at school, and then...
It's kind of a long story. We can explain after we get out of here.
Mitsuru, can you hear me? No good. All I hear is static.
Oh, are you hurt anywhere? You've probably seen the monsters wandering around, right?
So, there is something dangerous in here then. I've gotten by without them finding me so far.
Wait, you've avoided them this entire time? How is that possible?
It's hard to describe, but I can sort of tell where they are.
What do you mean? Are you saying you're psychic or something?
She has the same power as Mitsuru, actually. She might be even stronger. Mitsuru's persona is always more combat-focused to begin with.
Persona?
Hang on to this.
Huh? Wait, is this a gun?
Think of it as a lucky charm. It doesn't actually fire bullets.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
Whoa, check out the moon. It's huge. I don't think I've ever seen it so bright.
There's some research that indicates the shadows are affected by the phases of the moon. Although the same thing is true about humans.
That would explain Yucatan's mood swings. Hey, wasn't it a full moon the night we went to the monorail?
It was.
Is something wrong?
Hey, did you see the moon on the night the dorm was attacked back in April?
Yeah, it was full.
Today is June 8th. The monorail incident happened on May 9th. And the assault in the dorm was on April 9th. They were all on a full moon. Mitsuru, are you there?
Ego, shadows are...
Hey, can you hear me? Mitsuru, come in!
Be careful.
Mitsuru? Mitsuru!
What is that? It's much bigger than the others. And it's attacking someone.
Damn it!
What the hell's going on? I'm totally lost here.
It's one of them. If my guess is right, they come every full moon. We've gotta hurry!
Hey! Wait for me!
What?
There's two of them? Mitsuru! Takeba!
What's going on? Nothing's working!
Sonata-san, gotta draw the shadows away.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hey, if it's a fight you want, then you've got it!
Akihiko, be careful. Normal attacks don't work on them.
Hey! What the?
Fuka...
No! What are you doing here?
Moriyama-san?
Hey, come back!
Please, get out of here! It's not safe! I had to tell you. I'm sorry.
Hey! Look out!
I have to protect her. Persona. Yamagishi-san?
A persona?
I can see. I can see these monsters' weaknesses.
Can it be?
Just as I thought. Mitsuru, let her take her place. We'll handle these guys.
I'll begin searching for the monster's weaknesses. Please, give me some time.
Alright, so we have our second full moon boss. This is the Empress and the Emperor, the third and fourth arcana, respectively. What do I want to do here? I may take some time to buff people up. So we've just got the boys in our party. We've got Fuka in the back trying to provide some semblance of, I don't know, support, if you want to call it that. So, Emperor and Empress, these two kind of act as like a yin and a yang when you're talking about the arcana. So they represent femininity and masculinity and kind of maternity and paternity, respectively. And it is kind of that stereotypical...
It's done. I can start the analysis at any time. Please tell me when to activate it.
But first, yes, we do have full analysis. She will lose SP. I'll just show this. So, full analysis. If I go over to L1 and then go to full analysis, this will reveal all of its affinity.
I didn't know I had this kind of power.
Your ability is just what we...
This is what navigators get in this game, or I guess Fuka specifically. Fuka is now our navigator. So, she's our navigator. They get to use skills, and they do cost SP. They do take a while to reach... Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm thinking of something else. I haven't gotten there yet. These do cost SP to use. As you can see, Fuka's at about half already. These are rather expensive, but I can go ahead and shift over to Akihiko. I can throw out just a Zio, not a Mazio. That would be wasteful. And knock the other one down, knock the Emperor down, and now I can all-out attack. This is not too difficult of a boss fight if you know what you're doing. I will say that you do need to have a few good support personas on, what's his face? This dude, you're, I'm the main character, on Makoto, because you don't have a healer on deck. Obviously, I mean, Akihiko gets Dia, I guess, but you kind of need to be getting as many all-out attacks as you can. But anyway, hopefully I don't get more dialogue and get interrupted. So they the Empress and Emperor kind of represent the male and female aspects of parenthood. So like, the Empress is more like nurturing, also has a lot to do with nature, because like Mother Earth and stuff. And then Emperor is more like structure, order, tradition, kind of the more traditionally masculine aspects of parenthood. And I know all these things because I've done a lot of videos on tarot card stuff, and if we just go to full analysis here, we can grab that one, weak to punch, and then the Emperor is weak to ice. I know I say punch because it's funnier, and I think Junpei has a strike skill. What are you weak to? Punch? Yes. So I think I may be able to end it this turn. Maybe we will find out. Like I said, this is personally one of my favorites of the full moon fights, just because you get a lot more story than the other ones, and you also get kind of introduced to Fuka, and her awakening is as close as you can get to kind of the P4, P5 style, where you get a lot of character development and then they awaken to the persona, which I personally like that, rather than just kind of plopping the character into the party, be like, hey, these people can use a persona. I feel like we get more attached to her, and I know a lot of people like Fuka, and I will say the new voice actress, I forgot her name off the top of my head. I think it's Susie Young. I think that's her name. I'm probably way off. She's a lot better than the old Fuka voice actress, so yeah, that did make a big difference. And her character design, like her model and her portraits, are just so much better in Reload. Would definitely recommend looking at the old one if you want to see just how much of an improvement. So this should be the last one, and a couple turns, and that's all it takes. And this is a lot easier than it was in older versions because you do get that scan ability from. Oh, I spoke too soon. You do get that scan ability from Fuka. Please don't kill. Okay, we're fine. You do get the scan ability. That is completely new in this game, and we've got a bunch of other navigator stuff that we can talk about later once we make our way back into Tartarus. But with that, there go Arcanas 3 and 4, Empress and Emperor. We get a couple level ups on everybody.
Are there more of them?
Don't worry. It's over.
Fuka, you... Are you okay? Yeah. Thank goodness. Fuka!
It's all right. She's just exhausted.
Fuka,
Where did those two shadows come from?
Somewhere outside of Tartarus, just like with the dorm and the monorail.
Outside, huh?
What are we gonna do about Moriyama-san? She knows about the Dark Hour and the shadows.
It doesn't matter. She's not like us, so she won't remember anything that happens in the Dark Hour. The good news is she didn't fall victim to the shadows despite hearing their call. So I don't think she'll get drawn in again. She's safe now.
But doesn't that mean she'll forget Yamagishi-san saved her life? That doesn't seem right.
Actually, I get the feeling that things will work out.
I'm sorry, Fuka. I'm so sorry.
It looks like she's learned her lesson.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to rescue Fuka. That mysterious boy appeared again. His warnings don't seem to be just dreams. But I can't make any sense of it right now. I feel way too exhausted. Let's get some rest and head back to the dorm.